Woo! My name is Rose Ollis. I'm from Antioch, Tennessee. I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and I am so glad to be here. Cancer, only 6 letters, but it has so much power. It can change your life, but not just your life, but the life of your family and your friends. But there is a 4-letter word that has more power and gives more strength. Hope, word for survivors. It means hold on, pain ends. Yes. Discovery of cancer was the last thing I expected when I went for my yearly checkup in 2004. The worst thing that I thought I would hear that day was a lecture about my weight. It's always about my weight. But when the doctor asked me if there was anything else, I mentioned my right breast. It looked funny. What wasn't funny was the look he gave his nurse when he said, "That don't look right." So within 3 days, I had a mammogram, an ultrasound, and a biopsy. And then I got the phone call. It was breast cancer. My first act was beginning. So in 2004, I was told I was cancer-free. I had 1 less breast, my lymph nodes were gone, reconstruction that couldn't be done, my hair was gone, pain in every joint, but I was healing. I thought my second act was to resume my life, go back to work. My hair did grow back, but then something was different, I noticed. The weight that I had on my body, it stayed there, but the weight in my heart had been lifted. The world that had been so dark before, now the world had light, and it was wonderful. It was as if I was seeing it for the first time in my life, and I knew exactly where I was. The way I handle anything and everything is I write. Pen to paper, fingers on a keyboard, I write. It's my way to talk to God, and I began to listen back to Him. I need to mention right here that everything with cancer is not sunshine and butterflies. Sometimes you get angry. God woke me up one day. My fist was held tight. He told me to let go, let Him, to be strong, courageous, and fight. So I listened and I relaxed, and I did it without any regret. God had given me back my life, and He wasn't through with me yet. And life did go on. I had friends who went through cancer, and they told me I inspired them. I had turned my cancer over to God and used my faith through it all. Proverbs 3:5-8 became my verses I claimed, and I clung to them, you go girl, through each stage of surgery, treatments, and recovery. Trust God with your whole heart. Listen for God's voice in everything you do and everywhere you go. He's the one that will keep you on track. Your body will glow with health, and your very bones will vibrate with life. Then 8 years later, my first act returned. My old friend was back. My achy hip turned out to be the breast cancer had settled in my right hip. What? It was my 61st year. I'm supposed to be retiring and traveling with my sister and my family. And I had just started homeschooling my granddaughters. But then the most shocking words I have never heard before, but will never forget, is treatable, but not curable. The doctor wasn't being rude or callous, I don't think, but he just said it so matter-of-factly, treatable, but not curable. And as he was telling me his treatment plan, all I could hear was treatable, not curable. Really? Are you sure it's just not my weight here, you know? But although I could not see or ever imagine, I had a mighty hand on me. He told me I was His child, and He told me to dance. I may be getting gray and achy on most days, but today I am a little girl and I dance. When I hear the music play, I want to really celebrate. The Spirit gets me moving, and I dance. And in my mind, I'm a little girl. Do you like my new dress? As I lift my hands and twirl, as I dance. He takes my hands to twirl me in my childlike steps. He smiles as I laugh with joy as I dance. To dance in my heart and to celebrate every day that I wake up and get another chance to walk on this journey called life is my second act happening. So who am I? Let me tell you. I am a wife of an amazing, tough-spirited, military retired man who treated me so gently and so kindly and so supportive through 2 rounds of cancer and 45 years of my goofiness. I love you, Mike. I am a sister and best friend to a wonderful lady who gets me when nobody else does, and she answered her phone no matter what time it was and what was going on. I am a mother of a beautiful daughter and a handsome son who serves their country with honor and pride, who taught me what love, yes, they taught me what love really is and what a hero looks like, but they also showed me they were the best gifts that God ever gave a woman. But most of all, I am a grandma of the best 2 gifts a daughter could ever give. My grandgirls, yes. For the last few years, I have been privileged to homeschool them, but it's me who's learning and growing in wisdom. They are my laughter. They are my blessings. I volunteer to serve others, and I give back through my church. I volunteer at a food bank called The Branch, and I give back to the community. But I'm the one who goes home blessed. I walk in breast cancer walks. The first year I had cancer, my daughter walked the 5 miles while I waited at the end, bawled and sitting on the curb and cheering people as they crossed the line. But as I cheered for them, I was encouraged. Now I walk proudly in pink, and last year I wore a tutu and I loved it. So all that searching on what I should be when I finally grew up, and it was just to serve God. My life has purpose, and life is a happy place in my second act. So let me tell you who I am. I am a butterfly, flying softly in the wind. I am beautiful, and I am free. And sometimes the wind, it grows hard and cold, and my wings seem weak, and I fall to the ground. But with God's gentle touch, I'm back into the air, because I am a butterfly. I am a survivor.